All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to One Nation Under God. As soon as you're in, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know that you see me, that you hear me. Whistleblowers. We love whistleblowers, especially the whistleblowers that come out and tell us, hey, you know how the whole world thinks that Joe Biden is on some kind of, pharmaceuticals, and they're always filling him up with some kind of medicines. And then that whistleblower comes out and actually gives a list to multiple reporters. Now, I've seen this list about a month ago, but I wasn't sure if it's real or if it's not. But now we know for a fact exactly at least some of the medications that Joe Biden is being pumped with every day. Good example, he sits there. He can't even put a sentence together. 2 days later, he's doing the State of the Union. He's shouting for hours, right? He's energetic. And we're about to, ladies and gentlemen, get into the list. But really quickly, I got to give a big shout out to the sponsor of this live and this channel. They help the show keep running, and that is Midas Gold Group. They're a second generation Christian veteran family owned gold, silver, and precious metals IRA firm. They protect your money from Bidenomics. They are backed by Sebastian Gorka himself. Now, they are not these huge telecalling company. No, they're family owned, non-commission based salespeople, physical, tangible, in your hand, constitutional money. And you can get free silver and qualifying orders when you tell them Vlad sent you. So go to MidasGoldGroup.com, or you can text Vlad, VLAD, to the number 232425, or call them direct at 480-360-3000. Get free silver on qualifying orders when you tell them I sent you. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this one, I guarantee you there's some of that. It's Hunter on the side a little bit. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, daddy. Now, here we go. Joe Biden's daily pharmaceuticals reportedly revealed. Again, I really want to emphasize something, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard of this list, and the medications that are on there are the exact medications that I was told, and this was like a month, maybe a month and a half ago, but until I was like, is it a rumor circulating in the, reporter / journalist community, or is it real? Then when I saw the Gateway Pundit and many other much bigger than me reporters claiming that the source who revealed it is real, then yes. Then I was like, okay, time to report. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to the best president in American history, Donald John Trump. He's going to be back in a landslide. Too big, too rig. As the Gateway Pundit readers know, Joe Biden continues to decline mentally every day. Although there are times when he suddenly gets a bolt of energy. This has led many to wonders, what drugs is Biden on? For example, just today, Biden was caught wandering off during a skydiving event. We all saw that. Investigative journalist Paul Sperry says he has uncovered the whole cocktail of drugs Dementia Joe was allegedly ingesting to keep himself going. The 5 drugs he listed on his X tweet are Eliquis, Crestor, Pepcid, Dymista, and Comirnaty. Now, on top of this, ladies and gentlemen, on top of this list, what I heard is there's Adderall, like an injection form of Adderall that he has to take every morning. Now, just 2 weeks ago, Alex Jones was reporting that he had 3 Secret Service agents come to him as whistleblowers from Biden's administration. They came forth and actually said, this guy wanders around without any clothing on in the middle of the night. And when he gets nervous and you see him go like this, and then they have to screw him away, well, he made doo-doo in his pants. This is not me saying, this is Alex Jones claiming that 3 Secret Service agents came forth as whistleblowers and told this straight to Alex. Eliquis is an anticoagulant medication used to treat and prevent blood clots and strokes. Back in 1988, Biden suffered a blood clot in his lung and was sent to. Okay, Crestor is a drug used to lower bad cholesterol levels, while Pepcid helps control heartburn. Okay, Dymista is a combination medication containing azelastine and fluticasone. Now, guys, I'm sorry with some of these words. That is used to treat seasonal allergies. Now, arguably the most interesting drugs on the list is Comirnaty. This drug is found in Pfizer's COVID shot, suggesting that Biden is still addicted to the Fauci ouchie. Some ex-posters though were skeptical of this, and the complete list of drugs was taken. Adderall was some among the most popular. Now, when I tell you guys, when I seen this list a month ago, Adderall was on there. Like, it was all of this plus the Addy. And when you go on Twitter, here are some of the comments that people left. They left out cocaine and Adderall, right? You forgot Adderall and crack. Now list the other 5, including Adderall, Aricept, B1, etc. And then it just keeps going and going. But here's what we know for a fact, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden was at the G7, right, at the G7 meeting. What did we see at the G7? All the other G7 leaders were acting as his assistants. During one of their picture-taking ceremonies, Joe Biden wandered off to where the prime minister of I believe of Italy, she had to like run up. Oh, what were you looking at? Hey, yeah, come back for another picture, please. And the world is watching. But not only is he acting incompetent, not only is he acting weird, strange, and deranged on stage, the decisions he's making, okay, we can say, well, he's a little cuckoo, but everybody's cuckoo around him. Yesterday, the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, came out and publicly proposed to cease fire right away, to stop the lines where they are. He said, we are willing to stop fighting today and drop back our troops. You drop back your troops. Let's sit down and start negotiating. And then he gave him an ultimatum. Vladimir Putin said, but if you guys do not take this peace deal, I promise you, I gotta stop for a second on this. Yes. Vladimir Putin said, if we don't start making a peace deal right now, I guarantee you, the scene on the battlefield is going to keep changing rapidly. And it's going to be only changing into a more negative situation for Ukraine and the West. He said, but we are willing to cease fire now, and we don't want a partial ceasefire or a temporary ceasefire. We want to end this conflict forever. NATO, Ukraine, and Biden administration responded and said no. Well, of course, Biden doesn't have to die. His crackhead son doesn't have to go to the front lines. It's people that I personally know that are in Ukraine that are hiding right now because they don't want to die, but they are being forced to go and die in a war where their side refuses to sit down and negotiate. And all the biggest patriots who are for this war and for Ukraine are not in Ukraine. They're thousands of miles away in other countries. flying, running around with the Ukraine flag while people are dying. And this dude that has to be stuffed. Not only does he have to be stuffed with a bunch of medicines just to go on stage and make a speech without wandering off. I mean, he gets lost on stage. This dude is in charge of making decisions where people's lives, futures, their homes are literally in jeopardy. Russian nuke submarines are 90 miles off the coast of Miami, Florida. This list is not full, I guarantee you. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. The list that I saw a month ago also had Adderall, and not just the pill form, but the injection form. We all know of PBD podcast, Valuetainment, and they're not big conspiracy people. Neither am I. I like to go for facts. But did you guys see the interview Joe Biden did like the next day after his son Hunter was found guilty on the 3 gun charges? He spoke clearly. He made sense. He looked 15 years younger, except they made a mistake. They didn't button his shirt up all the way. And you can clearly see a line and different skin tones. There's no going around about it. They think we're stupid and we don't see, and sadly, a lot of people don't see and are maybe ignorant. But ladies and gentlemen, so we have a list, at least a partial list. But these next, where are we? Got July, so we got to finish June, July, August, September, October. So 4.5 months. And then from there, we have November, December, and 20 days of January. So, 7 months before Trump is, in power. Pray. We need to pray so that the Lord stops World War III from happening and gives us Trump and uses Trump to stop this, because these people are sick. These people are warmongers. These people want death. These people want destruction. Now, they're doing something big. I'm going to pull up a page for you right now. One of the main people in fighting for truth is, we know Alex Jones. New federal, this is from today. Today, the court hearing was today. New federal judge orders liquidation of Alex Jones' personal assets. A federal judge on Friday ordered the liquidation of Alex Jones' personal assets. Judge Christopher Lopez approved Alex Jones' request to convert a Chapter 11 business recognition BK to a bankruptcy to a Chapter 7 personal bankruptcy. The judge has still not made a decision on Jones' media platform InfoWars and parent company Free Speech Systems. This is probably the end of InfoWars here very, very soon, if not today, in the next few weeks or months, Alex Jones told reporters before the hearing began on Friday. But it's just the beginning of my fight against tyranny. So, what's happening is this. They want to, so Biden's DOJ, Biden's FBI have gone to a federal judge and said, we want to take from Alex Jones InfoWars all of it. and we want to sell, just rip it apart, sell it all, and give the money to the victims of, the story. Now, and they're doing it at a crucial time. Did Alex Jones make a mistake? Of course. But to put a $1.5 billion in debt for words in America? What? So they want InfoWars. They want everything that has to do with InfoWars. He has said, sell my house, sell my cars, sell all my personal assets. Don't take InfoWars. So they said, okay, we're going to take your house, your cars, and everything you have. And right, we're taking it all and liquidating it. But they are not stopping. They are going for InfoWars. Not only that, I read the report from what the FBI wants, and this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. They want his website and X account. They want to take his InfoWars X Twitter and his personal Twitter and all other social media platforms, wherever he might still be on Rumble, I think. Take it and delete them and make a decision that Alex Jones, if he goes back on X or any other platform, will go to prison. And I agree with Alex Jones when he says this. These hearings and these attacks on his voice, even on the internet, even his personal X, is not about, getting money out of him. It's about shutting him up before the biggest attempt by the globalist regime against humanity. They know he's a strong voice. He talks about things, right? Last October of 2023, they were going to bring back masks in all airports and on all flights. Then 2 whistleblowers went to Alex Jones from American Airlines and said, hey, by the end there, and it was like in August. It was like the beginning of August 2023. They said, hey, by the end of October, masks are gonna be on. Everyone's gonna be back in masks on every flight and in the airports. Alex Jones broke the story. And everyone started sharing it. Everyone started retweeting it. Everyone started telling their friends. Guess what they had to do? Back up from their plan and not go through with it. Why? Because if they would, Alex Jones would look like a smart guy and they would look like dummies who are leaking all their info. So what did they do? Alex Jones single-handedly stopped masks from coming back. Yeah, they said, of course, the FBI and DOJ are all saying, that's a conspiracy theory. We were never going to do that. Alex was lying. No, he just called you out on what you were about to do. And Alex Jones is supposed to be a crazy guy, according to them. And so if the crazy guy is like, hey, they're going to do this, and then you actually do it, the crazy guy is no longer crazy. And now even more people are listening to him. So now they need to silence him before he finds out more details about their next move against humanity and exposes them. And they have to postpone. Our president's on drugs. His son's a crackhead. His daughter's writing diaries. His wife used to babysit his kids. Whew! Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in some interesting times. Imagine this. 300 years down the road, someone's going to be writing, a history book about the election in 2024. They're going to say, a guy twice impeached, lied about more than ever, businessman, comes in from the business world into politics, beats Hillary Clinton, then loses 2020 election to a guy that's takes a bunch of pills. His son's on crack. His daughter's writing these crazy diaries. Then his wife, Jill, used to be his hired babysitter. Then he leaves his wife for the babysitter, and she leaves her husband for Joe. And they're running against the guy who's now a felon. I mean, I'm voting for the felon, right? I'm voting for the felon like most of you are too. But it's going to be an interesting book, man. We won't be around to read it, but it's going to be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, so to finish off this, I gotta, I want to finish off positive. They're being exposed. We are going to see the greatest political comeback in American history. Tell all of your friends, next time you go out to eat and you're leaving a tip, write on it with a pen, Donald Trump promises that if reelected, he will not tax tips. That it's huge trending. Do it because he promised. And tell everyone that you know in the service industry, be like, did you know that if Trump wins, no more taxes on tips? He's going to get rid of that forever. Boom. That's going to get Trump more votes. 2, Trump is talking about ending all federal income tax and funding the federal government through tariffs. I mean, that's what other countries do. That's what Germany and Poland does. They don't tax their people on every single corner. They tariff. We're the only country that doesn't tariff and tax our own people and then sends that money overseas. While other countries don't send us money, Germany don't send us money, Poland don't send us money, and they got some money. Italy, France don't send us money, Australia don't send us money. Nobody sends us money, but they don't tax their people. And they fund their government through tariffs. We don't tariff. We tax our people. And then we send that money to them. It is so backwards. But we're going to get our country back. In Jesus' name. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Again, big shout out to Midas Gold Group. Again, you can get free silver and qualifying orders. Links to how to contact them are down below. They have graded coins, right? Boom, Silver Eagles. This one's my favorite. That is the Donald Trump mugshot on a 1 ounce of silver. In the back, it says El Magador, the charge. You know, those guys that fight bulls. I got it in this plastic covering. And then this one right here is the American silver graded eagle. You can get free silver and qualifying orders. Go to MidasGoldGroup.com. Call them at 480-360-3000 or text the word Vlad, VLAD, to the number 232425. Ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you. I pray for you. I pray for our country daily. Let's remain in the word. Let's stand on truth. Trump 2024 or sooner.